Hey, it's Jeff Mays. I'm a business coach and I help business owners look at their systems, their marketing, and figure out how to become more efficient. And that's really important at critical times like this. But let me tell you how I do it because it may not be quite the way that you would think about. We're going through this really dramatic time right now. It's probably the most radical changes that most of us have ever seen in our lives, and certainly the most radical changes we've seen in our businesses. I think about how many business owners are out there that have an opportunity to use this bad time to make some good changes. And I think it's really important when we start looking at this to see that there are ways to come out of the state of panic and being freaked out to bringing it more into a way that can be conducive to better business. I know what you're going through because I've been there too. It's a great time to open your mind up and start to think about the changes that we're going to see in the near future. I think that this time has been really critical in that it's brought us further along a digital route than probably we'd ever thought it would do. I guess we all knew that eventually digital would become more important in all of our businesses. The internet was taking over, but at a really slow rate. Most of us just had a website and we thought it was doing great. It may not have ever brought us any sales, but in today's world, it's so important that website is being productive and it's done properly. The competition's online. They may not be down the street or next door or any place physically anymore. They may just be online. And as we start to think about that, how is that going to affect you as you reopen your business and start going again? Will you be making some changes that will really be better for your business? Do you know how to? Do you know the ideas that are going to move forward quickly and make your business gain momentum and gain new clients in a way that maybe you've never even thought about? I think right now is a great time to review what you do, to look at your services, to feel and understand what's important to you, to your business, and most importantly to your clients. When you find out what works, you can start to do tests, you can start to do things that'll make a difference. But you got to find it out first. You got to figure out how to be efficient on social media. It's the best time ever to advertise on social media. It's the lowest prices, the least competition, and it's probably the way that the younger people in your business and your younger clients have been doing things for a long time. And now all of us have come into that realm and we've started to use things like Facebook and Zoom and all the other things that have become almost standard in today's world. Is it time for you to move into that? Is it time for you to find new markets? Maybe it's helping people in a different way. Maybe it's just finding a new target market that you hadn't thought about before. There's going to be great opportunity to get more business in new sectors and new niches in ways that maybe you've never been able to see before because the world is different than it was before. The most important thing that I see as you go forward is that you need to look at the future with change, to see and to look at what you can do to really build your business and make it even better. I hope you're feeling that way right now because as you do, you're going to find new opportunity. You're going to be able to pivot and move quickly. It doesn't do us much good if it takes us months to do things. But if we can move quickly and we can move forward with great ideas and great marketing, I think it's really important to realize that you can do that you can maybe do it with some help. And I know there's ways that any business can come through this and make a more efficient way of doing things. I'm sure every business has low-hanging fruit that's just sitting there waiting to be identified so that you can move successfully into those new areas that are just right there in front of you that maybe you've never seen before. As we do this, it's a great time to sit down with a coach like myself and to talk about these things, to understand the opportunities, and to really be able to move forward quickly as you pivot and run into the future. I want to thank you for listening to this video. And if it's been helpful, I'd really like you to like it and share it with maybe your friends or other business owners that you know. And if there's something I can do to help you, if you need help moving into the future with marketing or other ideas, I would be happy to sit down with you and talk to you for a few minutes. We can do that via Zoom or we can do it on the telephone. It doesn't really matter how we do it. But I think it's important that you find somebody to do it with very soon. Thanks so much for taking time to listen. I'll be talking to you real soon.